And next question's from Anya Ananda Wood. And she says, I have a question about marketing to neurodivergent folks. Basically, I feel like I probably see a decent amount of neurodivergent folks in my couples counseling and NLP/trauma healing practice, kind of by accident, just because I'm neurodivergent myself and my website is not too slick. It's kind of wordy. I probably come across as geeky and sincere, so I've tended to attract folks with that vibe. I love working with neurodivergent folks. They tend to be smart and creative and sensitive and honest, totally lovely humans. I sometimes think about putting some intentional language about working with neurodiverse folks into my copy, but I don't know how to do that without sounding awkward. And I kind of wonder if my coming across as just a sincere, nerdy person is the attractive piece. And if I try too hard, I'll stop attracting the people that specifically tell me they're sensitive to BS, and liked me because I feel real.
Yeah, watch your language there, buddy. That's great. That's a good question. Right. Yeah. Sometimes things work because it's implicit. When you try to make it explicit, it suddenly doesn't work. People become too self-conscious of it. You know, it's one of the compliments you can give people. It's like, you have this thing you do that I love. What is it? I don't want to tell you. I'm afraid you'll stop doing it. You know, but it's like, I love this about you and I don't want it to stop. And if we bring it to the surface, now you're thinking about it. And yeah, so it's a good wonder. I think it would be good if you were to just name that you're neurodivergent in the way you are, and that you realize some of your favorite clients were. I bet you there'd be I bet you people are Googling that. I bet you people are searching, you know, therapy for neurodivergent folks. Because I could imagine, you know, you have this particular way about you and you're meeting with therapists and they just don't get it. They don't know how to work with you. It's a very frustrating experience. Like I think about my colleague in Toronto, Tina Veer, with yoga for round bodies. And she just has a rounder body. And yoga teachers never knew how to adapt their classes or didn't take the time. And it was so frustrating for her to be in classes where nothing was tailored for her. And so she had to adapt to this thing if she was going to get any yoga at all. And so then she created something perfect for these people. And oh my God, are her people ever just so grateful for her? So I would name it. I think I would be very explicit about it and just continue to be nerdy and quirky. But I think you could say this, like, I just noticed I love clients that are nerdy and quirky and just so sincere and authentic and neurodivergent. And there's two choices then you have, basically, always with niching, is you can be explicit or you can be exclusive. And it's just good to remember it's a choice. So you could be exclusive and you say, are you neurodivergent? Not interested with you in you as a client, yeah. But you could just be explicit and you could say, this is bonus points, or this is, I've just noticed I love people who are kind of quirky and nerdy. You know, and so instead of the headline, further down the page, there's we might get along great if, or I've got a special place in my heart for people who, you can put it there. And then it just filters because these people, you know, people read it and then, oh, that's me. And that might be the whole thing, why they decide to say yes. And it probably helps with the SEO a little bit, you know, people who are searching for that. You know, and then you might have an article or two that you write of therapy for neurodivergent people, you know, so that people who are searching that will find it. And then you get to share your thoughts. Like, here's what I think is different about therapy for neurodivergent people. And you might have opinions on the different types of neurodivergence. You know, if you have this particularity, then you need this approach in counseling. This is going to be important for you. If you have this, you'll probably want this. I think could be fascinating. And if you have opinions on it, I would, you know, I'd write them down or do videos about it in whatever format works best for you.
Okay, let us know how you get on, Ania.